Hi, this is Adrienne again with GroupOne Healthsource Gold Certified Reseller of eClinicalWorks. I'm making this presentation today to show you two quick and easy ways for you to treat your patients within eClinicalWorks. One with the use of an order set and the other eClinisense. We'll take a look at both today. The first thing we want to make sure to do to activate two of these shortcuts is to make sure that our patient has a diagnosis. So if you've seen the patient in the office before, you can use the shortcut tab over here to the right. We notice I don't have anything in my assessment today, but I can go ahead and use these arrows in my patient dashboard, making sure that those diagnosis codes that have been used before on the patient today is now on my assessment list. So we see those here. We could always drill down into our assessment tab. It's a drill down function, and it allows me to add a diagnosis code through the use of my ICD-9 codebook or my favorites list with my most commonly used diagnosis codes. Both will get you the same end result, whatever works easiest for you. So now that we have our diagnosis, eClinicalWorks treatment plan that I'm about to show you will now be triggered. So we'll click on our treatment tab to show you the first shortcut called eClinisense. eClinisense, I always like to think of this like eClinicalWorks artificial intelligence at work. It's remembering for me how I've treated a patient with the same diagnosis in the past. If I haven't treated the patient before with the diagnosis, eClinisense is not going to trigger. So it's just kind of helping you remember your treatment plan. So because we diagnosed this patient with sciatica, we now see any medication that I've previously used in the past. So if I want to go ahead and add this Vicodin again today, I can go ahead and click that. Also, maybe we want to also order an MRI. I like that. And I'll go ahead and give the patient some education. Probably will verbally discuss some of that as well. And then I'll just click apply. All will be added to your treatment plan. I'll go ahead and close out today because I'm going to show you our next trick here called Ordersets. It's this little stop sign looking character at the top right. If I activate an order set, what this will do, I always kind of think of an order set as a little bit more of a proactive way than an eClinisense, whereas eClinisense is remembering for me things I've done in the past. Well, order sets will allow me to store a favorites list of all the things I might use to treat a patient in my office with back pain. You might find that your treatment plans vary within your practice even for the same problems. So that's why I really like order sets. If I scan through my order set, I can see it's already triggering back pain, so eClinicalWorks has already recognized that diagnosis was associated with an order set. Let's go ahead and add that Medrol dose pack today. I'll put a click by that. Maybe we want to order a lab or two. We'll click a couple examples. Maybe we like that X-ray, and further down to the bottom, if we need to do any procedures, injections, immunizations, if I need to schedule a referral, maybe appointment follow-up, maybe even some patient education. You can store PDFs or use the eClinicalWorks Adams patient education that's integrated. That would work great too. And then you'll just click order at the top. You might have multiple diagnoses, which is very common in practices. So each tab here will recognize the next diagnosis, so you can click on that just to be sure that our diagnosis code and our treatment plan are nice and organized in your eClinicalWorks SOAP note. Once we do that, I'm going to go ahead and click exit, and you can see how they all populate in your treatment plan for today. I can then go fax, print, or e-prescribe out any of those orders which I have ready for you today. One little thing I want to also mention on order sets, this is something a lot of folks ask me. Order sets you will get just like you get pre-made templates as part of your database. Order sets will come with eClinicalWorks as well. You certainly will want to customize them. We like to give you a place to start from, and then you can create your own for the practice, or you can add to the ones that eClinicalWorks has already given you. I hope you enjoyed this short presentation on eClinisense and order sets for treating your patients in eClinicalWorks. Thanks so much.